I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog. We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
Hello everybody, how we doing? Oh yeah, it's another news day. Thursday news day. Why is AI Rooney still down there? Why am I surrounded by this horde of flies? 1 second. There we go. Now things are back to normal. Oh baby. We're going to a how-to today. We love to see it. Escape the rune. Actually do know how to do it. Here, this will be a total misdirect. We're not actually going to do this segment, but this is how I set this up.
There are a lot of know-nothing boobs who don't appreciate.
There we go. That's how that works. Hello, MSG. Hope you're doing well. Good to see everybody. Shapeshifter, Uncle Phil, Stormburn, Cell Tortoise, T-Dot, Sporophyte, Tamtran, Sabrici, MSG. Currently working. Citrix. Great to see everybody. The RuneScape has been escaped, and now we can do something else. Is today the last day of the DNC? Last? These are things I could look up before I stream, but I refuse. Last day of DNC. It is the last. It's the last night. Sorry. The day is over. Okay, well, let's do a little bit of news and we'll see what else is going on. We'll do some how-tos. You can submit those, as Live and Sleazy is pointing out, at thecream.team. But for now, let's see what's happening.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies been against me. They want me to come. Going nuts for bananas in Tylerina. Well, yeah.
Finally, we're ready for some serious analysis. Antecedents? It's your friend Tyler, ready to talk about politics, man.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, man. Don't worry, I'm here, everybody. You've been waiting.
What? What? I wasn't sure what you're laughing at.
Just love, man. Okay, anyway, what's going on? What's the fun thing that Case wants to talk about today? No Palestinian Americans will speak at the convention, DNC decides. That does not sound super fun, Case.
No, sorry, Tyler. I accidentally brought you on for another bummer story.
I thought the DNC was mostly like... It was like the politics at my school, where we'd have a pep rally, and we'd elect the president of football.
It is, you're right, it's basically a pep rally, yeah. But there's protests going on outside of it.
Well, I'll attempt to bring good vibes to this story.
Not Case's brother said, hey, great news. That got a soft yes from Hulk Hogan to speak at the Dank tonight. Fingers crossed.
Oh, he's coming down to the Dank. That's a great name for the DNC. They should start calling it that. Yeah, me and all of my favorite voters are going down to the Dank.
Yeah.
Me and all of all of my favorite non-committeds. Uncommitteds? I don't think they're as excited to be at the Dank. Well, let's see what's going on at the Dank. And thank you, Biden, for informing us that we might be getting an appearance from... What is it? A Florida leather daddy? Yeah, that's basically Hulk Hogan, like if he's made of leather. Yeah. Democratic National Convention officials rejected a request to allow Palestinian speakers to speak from the conference's main stage. In protest of that decision, a group of uncommitted delegates critical of the party's stance on war staged a sit-in in Chicago's United Center Wednesday evening as party leaders continued speaking inside.
RIP call for an expert? Well, I mean, I can't get Fiona immediately. And I can't just do Fiona. Was there a different one? Did I miss a different one? I did text Fiona, so we'll see. That call will take slightly longer.
I'm glad Dink will be there, but what about Doink? I don't know. Is he considered a Palestinian speaker?
Doink?
I don't know who Doink is. He's a clown. Oh, so he would be allowed.
Unfortunately, it sounds like Doink would have a better chance of speaking than any pro-Palestinian speaker.
At an impromptu press conference announcing the protest, Abbas Alwa, an uncommitted delegate from Michigan and a leader of the uncommitted movement, phoned the Kamala Harris campaign. Tell the vice president that I'm sitting outside. I'm not going anywhere. I hope she changes her mind. That the convention's programming ended late Wednesday evening. Ilhan Omar, who blasted President Joe Biden's administration earlier in the day for refusing to recognize the war in Gaza. Okay. Well, she's always good vibes, so let's just watch that.
Palestinians. It's been unconscionable for me in the last 10 months to witness my colleagues in this administration refusing to recognize the genocidal war that is taking
The illiness of Omar?
to not see the mothers who have lost countless children, the babies whose dead bodies are being dug out, to not understand that working tirelessly for a ceasefire is really not a thing, and they should be ashamed of themselves for saying.
So, like, she is speaking, though.
Yeah, in the park.
Does that not count?
I mean, it counts towards something. It looks extremely bad for the DNC. I mean, I don't understand why it would be it'd be such an easy fig leaf to hold out, to have some representative of the uncommitted movement speak on stage and probably bum everybody out for 15 minutes, but then they'll continue to do what they've been doing, which is arming Israel. They could just have it both ways, but they're so committed to not even having that bad look that they won't.
You need subtitles? Yeah, that one was a little hard to hear. She was basically saying, it's all love.
That's not what she was basically saying. The main point she made is that, you know, it's kind of ridiculous of them. This is when she wasn't what she said there. It's pretty ridiculous to claim that they're working tirelessly for a ceasefire while we're the primary arms supplier for the Israeli military. Sort of can't really make that claim when you're just shipping them tons of weapons, which I would say is pretty fair, but you know, yes, it is all a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, it is. But does that mean I don't have to think about it?
Well, I mean, it'd be probably good to just be aware of it, but
I won't. Just so you know, I won't think about really anything.
Yeah, I mean, you've made that pretty clear.
Yeah, it's one of my fundamental stances. Is I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my UFO? Yeah, where's your UFO case?
Pretty gross, yeah. But on the softer side of the DNC, I don't even really know who talked last night. I kind of ignored the whole thing. It is kind of a wild program to just do 4 straight days of kind of the same political speech.
What do you mean? It's great. Everybody's on stage and they're like, we're going to do this. Hope, love, Kamami. And that 4 days of just like really positive vibes.
They did cabaret. Yeah. You know, we did miss the Georgia when we did the whole this is probably the highlight of the entire DNC, and we missed it even though we watched the rest of the roll call.
Georgia.
We missed this Georgia roll call moment, Tyler. This should be right up your alley.
How do you cast your vote?
This is from 2 days ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to officially nominate Kamala Harris for president. 5, get loud, put another round of shots. DNC, turn out for what? Turn out for what?
I like that.
Hey, turn out for what? Yeah, turn out for what?
Look at all those heads. They're holding the heads of their leaders and partying.
Hey, everybody get your hands up. Hey, everybody get your hands up. Hey, everybody get your hands up. Now, say, we're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. VP Harris, come to the wall.
Just keep going. Don't let them talk. Don't let them talk. Keep going. Down at the 1-2-1. Look at them dance.
Secretary, the South's got something to say. I'm Congresswoman Nikema Williams, chairwoman of the Democratic Party of Georgia. Georgia, the home of President Jimmy Carter, the cradle of the civil rights movement, where we fight for our freedom. Extremists in Georgia are trying to silence our voices by kicking Georgians off of the rolls and making it harder to vote. But y'all, when we send
Sorry, what was that?
she'll fight for our freedom to vote, our reproductive freedoms, and our freedom to
Look at Lil Jon is rocking out to our reproductive freedoms.
Georgia cast 123 votes for the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
You watched the whole thing and you missed that? Yeah, somehow I came in after that. But I was at least there for them to play They Not Like Us for California. Yeah, to be fair, I'm honestly, if it's going to be a pep rally, then pep it out, baby. Get Lil Jon out there. Yeah, it's a little disappointing he was the only guy that did that. They should really try to outdo each other. The pageantry, the majesty. Who can have the best entrance? Kenan Thompson was also there. We can watch a little bit of that. I wonder if he gives his classic Kenan look. Oh, the one where he's like, I don't even think you do it quite right, Tyler. What do you mean? Is that? It's like, no, that's too. You look too concerned. Why did they go with Kenan Thompson? I guess why not? Yeah, why not?
What's up, DNC? All right. Y'all remember this big old book?
The Republicans did do theirs. They had Hogan. That was the main difference. Is they have Kenan Thompson and the Republicans had Hulk Hogan. I don't think that's the main difference. I mean, it's the main difference I noticed. I guess that is also the main difference I noticed, but there probably were other differences. If you say so, I guess.
Before?
Oh, they had Amber Rose, too.
Jared Polis ripped the page out of it. This is Project 2025, the Republican blueprint for a second Trump term.
Okay.
It is boo. It is a real document that you can read for yourself at kamalaharris.com/Project 2025.
Ooh, a hyperlink.
You ever seen a document that could kill a small animal and democracy at the same time? Here it is.
Oh,
you know
sorry. It took me a second to.
And there are hundreds of.
Took me a second to. I got the second part, but it's a big book.
Didn't get the big book part. Even I got the big book part.
Laugh now. I mean, he's doing his best.
If you got the call to go speak at the DNC case, would you?
Not going to happen, Tyler. So I don't think I really have to worry about it. It is a big book. Let's see how he. Wow, how long does he talk? Oh, that was kind of the highlight. He's just sort of introing it. It's kind of like the Oscars, actually.
You vote for all of this. Let's take a look.
You should have made it bigger.
All right. Do we got Matt here with us tonight? Is Matt here? Hey, there he is. Matt, how are you, sir?
They need to commit harder to the pageantry, damn it.
All right, Matt. Now, Matt,
Who's
I
Matt?
understand that you work as an AV tech in Nevada.
Oh, he's telling
and you
me.
make a decent hourly wage. Is that
Okay,
right?
I don't care. What? Okay, so good sketch takes time to set up. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes to set up the premise of the sketch. I don't think that counts as a sketch. Should have made it scroll. Yeah. What's been your favorite part of the DNC? Oh yeah. Exclamation point O is how you fill that out. Matt's got a bigger forehead than Gina. No, Matt's a hardworking tech. I guess they all read off parts or they react to that. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to listen to it. Was there a dick joke? I was hearing that Obama made a dick joke. Is that a thing? I actually listened to some of Obama's speech and I didn't. Oh, the crowd size thing. What crowd size thing?
Vote now.
Are we missing out on a dick joke? Whoa, look at all these crazy ads. Oh, Barack Obama's improvised speech gesture caught even his speechwriters off guard. Stop sounding like me. Gesture. Crowd size joke. Okay, we need to find the actual joke. Oh, you did some quick investigation of journalism. Your options are dick joke, cheese, Waltz Nation, lives. That was AOC's incredible pronunciation of lives and all the rampant cocaine use. And it does look like, as usual, cocaine is the winner. Really undefeated in politics for about the last 50 years. Oh, it was a tie, actually. I thought cocaine looked like it was way ahead. Maybe life snuck in there at the end. Life! I'm also a huge fan of life. I figured you would be. Okay, Obama crowd size. Let's see how much of a dick joke it was. Okay, here we go.
The crazy conspiracy theories. This weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Okay, that was pretty direct.
There's the...
Damn, they say when you become famous, like the quality of your stand-up doesn't even matter anymore. And I do feel like since Obama got famous, like his stand-up has not been as good. What do you think the job of the president is? Do like family safe stand-up. Miles Taylor from Miles in Transit, a YouTube channel dedicated to transportation, diners, and humor, has been requested. Miles Transit. Is that a real guy? It's probably as real as just about anybody here. The eyes, I mean, he did the hard sell. As far as physical speech comedy goes, actually, I kind of got to give it up to Obama. It was somewhat subtle. Subtle? Well, maybe subtle's the wrong word, but it was timed out appropriately. I guess, context is everything. If the king mentions dick size, then you got to be like, no way he went there. The Kang. Miles Taylor. Sorry, we're looking this up. Miles Taylor, Miles in Transit. What?
I'm on a wacky footbridge in Miami. I just arrived from Boston. My flight was 40 minutes early, so I'm trying to go ride all of Tri-Rail, including the new extension, but that'll be at the end because that builds tension. Also, just in general, this airport is tough to navigate. I feel like I've never been more lost in an airport before. All right,
He's doing pretty well on viewership.
Not to be confused with the other one that I took from the plane to the
Is that a child, though? How old is this guy? He's probably older than 18, right? You're always there. Miles in Transit is speaking to the people. Looks like young Link from Rhett and Link a little bit. Yeah. Rhett. And maybe it is. Maybe Miles in Transit back in time. Maybe he's butterfly affecting through reality. And really, it's been these guys all along. He traveled back in time to be his younger self so that he could start a different YouTube channel about transit with smaller viewership. The pressure was piling up. Yeah, it makes sense to me. It does. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Huh, weird that makes sense to you. Yeah. Also, Unji123, I think I missed your resub. Thank you so much for the 22 months. All right, let's wrap up the DNC and then we'll talk to, I guess, Miles in Transit, who seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a great transit boy. Transit boy? Yeah. You've never met a, like, really sweet transit boy?
You know, I haven't, Tyler. Let's see. So last night was night 3. Let's just see if there's any absolute sick highlight reel. Although we already watched Keenan, so let's see what MSNBC has to say about it.
Oh, sick. Amazon Basson.
Democratic nominee for Vice President, Governor Tim Walz.
Thank you, first of all, to Vice President Harris. Thanks for putting your trust in me and for inviting me to be part of this incredible campaign. It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
Common sense tells you that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz can give us decency and respect. Let us choose truth.
She's zoning in.
Let us choose honor.
Is Oprah politics now?
Let us choose joy.
This is the moment to remember when you tell your children where you were and what you did. We must choose courage.
So you mean the DNC?
This is Project 2025.
Oh, there's Keenan, the real highlight.
Blueprint for a second Trump term. You ever seen a document that could kill a small animal and democracy at the same time?
Oprah was friends with Weinstein.
Donald Trump.
A lot of these people are going to have that in common, unfortunately.
It's like an old boyfriend who you broke up with, but he just won't go away.
Right now, the other side is appealing to what
Viva
is
la rata.
smallest within you. They're telling you that greatness comes from going back to the past. All of it compels us to demand more from our politics than a rerun of some TV.
Even the highlights are really boring.
When she was young, she worked at McDonald's. Now she's at the pinnacle of power, and she's still asking, how can I help you?
Man, he spooks me so hard.
With the inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, we established one of the most successful presidencies of modern times. And I know that Vice President Harris is ready to take us to new heights.
Yeah, Pelosi.
It's the fourth quarter.
What? He's back.
We're down a field goal, but we're on offense and we've got the ball. We're driving down the field. And boy, do we have the right team. Kamala Harris is tough. Kamala Harris
I just
is
like my
experienced,
uncle so much.
And Kamala Harris is ready.
I think he's your
That's
uncle,
how
Tyler.
We're gonna fight. And as the next president
He's all of
the
our
United
uncles.
States always says, when we fight, when we fight, when
Defense!
we fight,
Defense!
thank you. God bless.
Dude, defense is so important. That crowd gets it. Well, there you have it, guys. Another day for the history books. Everybody said all the stuff, and almost everyone who wanted to speak got to.
Yeah, I don't think the uncommitted movement is really that excited necessarily to be speaking about any of this, but they're certainly not allowed to speak at all. Bernie mentioned that the war needs to end. I'll mention that the war needs to end, but very little mention of arming Israel to continue doing what they're doing. So, you know, it kind of poisons the chalice for me a little bit, makes all of the rabble-rousing feel a little, maybe gross.
Yeah, but you gotta not focus on, like, the gross parts of life, like mass murder and our complicity in it.
What's it? Oh, wow, big word for you.
Well, like, because it's it's a complexity of nationalities. And that's just how it is. So, you know, just know we're doing our best.
I don't think that's true.
Well, but that's because Casey's a hater. We're doing our best. And tonight, who knows what'll happen? There's a mystery speaker. And maybe it's like The Rock. Or maybe it's like Super Oprah. Oh, they're gonna bring out Super Oprah? Yes. Oprah that's been standing in the ooze and has become part turtle. Turtle Oprah? Yeah. Or like Super Shredder, she gets really big. That would be exciting. So keep in store for that. And we'll keep you updated if it happens in the next hour roughly, because Case doesn't stream that long. See you soon. Oozpra. Oozpra would be sick. They should make an Oprah comic. Riverville said that she was friends with Epstein. You know that? Not Epstein, Weinstein. Getting my problematic Steens confused. I'm actually unaware of many Oprah details, but you know, where I live, lots of people were friends with Weinstein until a couple years ago. All right, what's the deal? Who was I talking to? Miles Taylor? Can't wait to get Miles on here. Let's see if I can find him though. I do have to find him first. All right, looks like we've located Miles. I don't know anything about him other than that he loves transit. So let's see what his deal is. Thank you for having me. Hi, Miles. Hello. Thank you for having me. Great to see ya. Diner? I don't know what that means, Gunshade the First. I do have to admit, Miles, I know absolutely nothing about you and don't really understand anything about the intricacies of your channel. You're expecting Tails from Sonic? You're 1,002 years too early to talk to Tails. Ching. Oh, okay. He's more the guy with glasses in an anime. I've been to every transit in the nation. I can travel through a city faster than anyone. Huh. Okay. Be careful out there, Case. His hazards are on? Yeah. Are you like signaling that you're gonna walk forward? Indeed. My glasses signal the direction I'm moving in, so I can move through crowds more quickly. It is kind of Harry Potter hair. Indeed. If your hair stands out too much, then you make too much attention for yourself on the subway. But if it doesn't stand out enough, then no one gets out of your way on the train. Okay. Any advice for travel? Do it constantly. Why? So that you're prepared. You're 2,000 years too early to ride a train with me, Case. This guy runs a Yu-Gi-Oh! Insect deck? Indeed. Blue Eyes train bus pass. Oh my god, he just slapped on a Blue Eyes train bus pass. Now I can ride any bus in the city. Which city? You fool. Any city. Miles, do you take the window, middle seat, or aisle seat? All three. What? I carry 2 dummy versions of me in a backpack. I puppet them with invisible wires, and I can take up as many as 10 seats on any transit vehicle. That's right. Each duplicate of me can multiply roughly 2 times, creating nearly 10 of me. Yeah, that math kind of adds up. Only 4 of those passes were ever printed, and all 4 are in my possession, or they will be soon, once my plan is complete. Nani? What? Oh, I just got excited. Okay, yeah, that is a new form of manspreading, for sure. Oh, my alerts. He did 100 plus hours Greyhound ride across the country. How could he hate Greyhound? He hates Greyhound. Greyhound is a natural enemy of us transit people. This dub is great, but you prefer the sub version?
Okay. See if I can get him in the. See if I can get him in the original. Okay, there's no talking in this clip, so I can't actually do the bit I was gonna do. You fool! Yeah, sorry, it turned out to be all action. Sorry, I accidentally downloaded Action Miles.
Pirates are evil.
Fuck, that's in English? This is not gonna work. God damn it. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't come through for you. There we go.
軍が正義、そんなものはいくらでも塗り替えられてきた。平和を知らねえガキどもと戦争を知らねえガキどもとの価値観は違う。頂点に立つ者が善悪を塗り替える。今この場所こそ中立だ。正義は勝つって。そりゃそうだろう。
This dub is terrible. Why doesn't the Japanese version look dubbed? Okay, well, that's that. Yeah, that's my original voice acting. Okay, well, I think we got enough out of you, Miles. Now this is transit. Yeah, now we're working with some real transit. Okay, well, hey, thanks for being so flexible and coming to talk to me on such short notice. It's nothing for me. I was literally here within minutes, and I didn't use any of my own transit. 100% public. I'm not surprised. I did drive to a train station once. It's my greatest shame. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry too. I live every day trying to make up for that. Now I must go. Whoosh. Can you cut away when I do that? Whoosh. I'm gonna leave, I just... Could you... Whoosh. It's time to stop dueling, Miles. I never stood a chance. I never stood a chance in that duel. Something about a dirty Metro card? We'll follow Miles. Whichever version of him seems like a nice guy. If you love transit, then that's the hottest tip there is. Okay, let's do a how-to. And then we'll do a little more news, and I might have to do a little bit of a quicker one today. We are doing the Patreon tonight, so I have a little less time today than I'd like. But there's always time for Jeb, so let's see what he's up to. It's time to learn some new tricks. Hey everybody, we're back. You're back in my woodshed. And I hope, like me, you're ready to learn. There's so many skills out there you could never learn them all, but that doesn't mean it's not fun to try. Like Miles in the City, there's infinite buses of knowledge to ride. And I can't wait to step on every one of them with you. It's like a form of mental public transit to knowledge. That's beautiful, Jeb. Oh, it's my dad who's in the wood. Oh, I forgot. And you reminded me, thanks. Don't worry, Daddy, I'll always remind you you're in the wood. 'Cause you are. Yep, that's right, I'm trapped in the wood. Oh my God, I'm in the wood, Jeb. And you forgot and remembered all at once. Great. There's a lot of new how-tos that I haven't gotten to yet. Last time we watched some ear coning.
Looks like we'll be going to the movies later as well, where we can learn what exciting entertainment has been created for us to absorb with our eyeballs in the coming months or years. For now, let's learn how to sissy squat. Oh! That's loud. This is a word that's been less kindly used by some people in my life to describe me. Well, joke's on them, it's actually a form of physical fitness. So let's see how it's done.
What's going on, nation?
Whoa!
Today I'm going to demonstrate for you guys how to do a sissy squat.
Got a
or
body
I like
like
to
Jet.
call the Matrix squat, because I know all of you have tried to do this move after watching the movie. Now, it might not look like much of an exercise, but if you practice it regularly and include it in your bodybuilding workouts, you're going to see some serious growth and separation in your quads. If this is your first time trying this exercise, you might want to do it standing next to a rail or a post that
Oh,
you
that's
can
fine. I
hold
got
on to
tons
for
of
balance.
boxes and stuff in here.
Begin the exercise standing with your feet about shoulder width apart and with the heels of your feet on the edge of the blocks.
The blocks? What blocks? Wait, I just said I had blocks. Oh no.
The block you're standing on should be about 2 to 4 inches high and sturdy enough to support your weight
I need
and not
heels.
slip out from under you while doing a rep.
I don't know if I have the heels.
Lean back until your body forms a straight line from your neck to your knees. Your knees will be bent slightly in the starting position.
He got moves. He's got power moves.
You should feel a deep burn in your quads after a few reps, but no pain in your knees. Do as many reps as
what
you
if you
can
feel
with good
constant
form.
pain in your knees? What if your knees
It's okay
never
if
stop
you can't break
hurting?
90 degrees initially, because you will gain balance, stability, and strength the more you practice the exercise.
Looks like he's practicing his anime laugh. Thanks, Scott.
So there you guys have it. That's how you do a sissy squat. For more great tips, exercises, and routines, feel free to join us on scotthermanfitness.com. And as always, guys, more good stuff coming soon.
Oh, well, more good stuff. Wow, who knows what other great stuff Scott has for us. So I think what we need, the main thing I took away of that is I need some generic rock, generic copyright-free rock, and then I need something to stand on. That one is a little trickier. I don't know what I have in the shed here that's at quite that exact height. I don't have time to craft a block for myself live on stream because I put a lot of craftsmanship into my woodwork. So maybe I just raise my heels? There really isn't anything in here at that specific height. Yeah, we don't really make... I guess I could use books. But I don't really want to mess these books up. Well, the books will be fine. I'll use books. And I'll just take my shoes off. So that I just put my nude feet on these books. And that'll be fine. Alright, guys. Empty mason boxes. Yeah, I got plenty of empty mason boxes. Other shoes. Okay. This should go great. I'm gonna have to yell a little bit, or you guys won't be able to hear me. Oh goody, mate, we're doing the Matrix now. All right, my heels are slightly up. Okay, I think I can do better. I do think I can do better than that. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
My knees sounded like a World War II battleship movie. He said your knees shouldn't hurt, but it's like I could feel my knees in my head. Is that a bad sign? 2 was enough to feel the burn. That's true. But I was pretty pumped up by all this rock music. This did get me going pretty hard. I'm gonna say that's the best I can do. I can't move at all. I can't even begin to do it. I think I'm just a head in some wood. Yeah, it's mostly just your head in there. Oh. But I don't know what your body is exactly. I don't know, Dad. Yeah, me either. Great, well that's that one. How to be a good massage receiver. This could be important due to the things I most likely just did to my back, knees, and spine. Your spine is your back. Yeah, but I messed up the other parts of my back too just now. I could hear it all snapping like so many tendons. Jesus, Jim. Yeah, it was a mistake. But I learned a lot. Okay, let's find out how to be a good massage receiver. Number 1, don't come. I can handle that, I think.
Hi everyone, this is Yasuka and it's time for Massage Monday.
Hello.
It takes 2 to make the massage experience great. Last week I talked about how to be a good massage giver. This week I'm going to talk about how to be a good massage receiver. So number 1, communicate clearly.
Okay.
Be specific about the pressure you want using pain scale of 1 to 10 if necessary. And be specific about the location using right, left, up or down. Your specific request will help you get what you want. I know someone who tries to communicate with big sighs like during massage, but unless you know the massage giver is a psychic, please use words.
Oh.
And be nice as you
What
give
if
your
you're
directions.
nervous?
It really helps to use the word please. Especially if you're getting a free massage from your partner at home. They're doing you a favor, so be nice. Number 2, motivate the giver. If something feels good, let them know so. Use the positive reinforcement to make the giver want to give you more. If you're asked how it is and you just say, okay,
I see.
It kind of deflates the motivation of the giver to do more. You don't have to lie, but if something feels good, tell
What if
them
you
so
do
with
have
a
to
little bit
lie?
of exaggeration.
About all sorts of things
Use
in
the
your life
positive
just to get by.
reinforcement before you make a specific request too. For example, oh, that feels good. Now can you please try that little bit to the right?
Is the
And
first
don't
part
forget
important?
To thank the giver at the end of the
Oh, that
massage.
feels good.
Number 3, be a big flat noodle. Receiving is a gift to the giver. So when you
Oh, I
receive
can do
massage,
that.
just be a big flat noodle.
I can
and
handle that.
completely relax. Don't try to help the giver. Often when I massage hands, people give me their fingers for me to massage, but it's actually harder to massage when the fingers are stiff.
Oh.
So just relax and enjoy receiving.
Right.
To recap on how to be a good massage receiver.
Okay, give me the rundown. That was too
Communicate
long.
clearly,
Okay.
motivate the giver, and be a big flat noodle.
Okay.
Of course, the massage giver.
This is the first time
needs
I've
to
perfectly
create the
known how to do at
environment
least
for the
one of
receiver
these.
To do this. So be a good massage giver and be a good massage receiver to enhance your massage experience. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back next week. Be a big flat.
Okay. Well, I guess let's practice. I'm going to imagine getting a massage right now. Oh, careful, I'm really tender. That's me communicating clearly. And now I'm going to motivate the giver. Every part of my body hurts. I'm riddled with pains and sores. Careful on my exposed, disgusting back, but you're doing your best. Okay. Now I'm going to be a big fat noodle. And that's all 3 steps. I think I can actually handle that one. Maybe I should get a massage again.
I don't know, Jeb. I remember you getting one before I died. And you were in the hospital afterwards. Yeah, I don't do well with touch. Not because it, like, makes me nervous. It's just physically painful due to the various ailments of my body. Oh, that's sad, Jeb. Yeah. Great, let's see what else we can learn today. How to be a good gay sex slave. We might save that one for later. We won't. Maybe we shouldn't follow so many touch-based ones. We'll save that one for the end. I also might need to do the old 1-2 scan of this just to see what kind of images it's popping up. We'll do two. We'll do that. We'll do that one. That one's for the Patreon. Yeah, maybe we save that for the Patreon. How to give a semen specimen. Let's go with how to beatbox for now. We'll do a less mobile one, and then we'll end with something else, maybe. Okay, let's see how to beatbox.
My name is Spencer, and I'm going to teach you how to beatbox in 1 minute.
Thanks, Spencer. That was me trying to keep up.
Today I'm going to be teaching you the fundamentals. Keyword is fun. You want to have fun with whatever you do. You'll dive deeper and you'll enjoy the experience so much more. Another thing to note is that these things are going to take time. No one is giving you your instrument, you are creating it. So the more effort you put into it, the more time you put into it, the better it will sound. It wouldn't be worth it if it was easy. So take your time and really put in that work. Practice, 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 practice.
Oh, he's down there.
Practice. So with that, let's have fun and
he's everywhere.
Let's start. Now, the first sound we're going to learn is...
The minute has started now. So if you're counting, now is the time to start.
This is the kick.
Ah!
You want to start by saying any word with the letter B. Boom, beatbox, Beethoven. Now what you want to do is not vocalize it and focus on releasing the pressure from the center.
Bottom!
Boom, beatbox.
Balaclava!
Right? That easy. Second sound is going to be the snare.
Oh, he's moving on so quickly. Oh, it is just a minute, I guess.
You want to say any word with a hard letter K or a hard letter C. Car, cat, kangaroo. Again, what you want to do is not vocalize it and then focus on that pressure. This is going to be coming from the back of your throat or in between your molars. Car,
classic.
Kangaroo, cat.
Kleptomaniac.
The last sound we're going to learn is the hi-hat.
Clan?
You want to say anything with the letter
That
T.
is hard. That's a hard
towel,
K, I guess.
Take or tennis. Again,
tennis.
You want to
Tuberculosis.
Not vocalize it and just focus the pressure.
Teeming pond.
That was easy. Now that you know the fundamentals of beatboxing, you just got to practice. So remember to just have fun, let go, and let the beat take you.
Tinnitus is good. It's got another T in there. Ah! Whoa! Jesus.
Practice.
Ah! He's everywhere. Tinnitus. 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 Balaclava. Balaclava. And then cataract. Balaclava. Cataract. Tinnitus. Practice. Balaclava. Kangaroo. Tinnitus. Taint. Taint. Basket. Basketball. Basketball. I'm getting there. I do have to practice more. You do need to practice more. You want to get to my level. If you want to be as good as me, Jeff, you gotta practice more. You think you're some incredible... Excuse me, you think you're some incredible beatboxer, Daddy? What?
Can you stop showing? Can you stop showing off, Dad? You know, if you've got a skill, Jeb, you have to celebrate it. I thought that's what this is all about. How come you sound so non-swirly whenever you're beatboxing? Because I know how to use this mouth, baby. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and Michael Jackson noises. Maybe you should learn how to collect semen or whatever. Okay, I guess we'll move on. How to give a semen specimen. Does this feature a full penis at any point? It doesn't. It's just a graphic description. So full warning, this is going to be about male release for the purposes of donation. But doesn't mean we have to get silly about it. This is a thing people might actually need to know. Jet can beatbox, yes. Yeah, you guessed it.
Eric here, talking to you today about how to give a sperm specimen. Your doctor asked for one. Here's how to make sure it's a good one.
Oh. Oh, I can improve the quality.
So your doctor asked you to give a sperm specimen to help evaluate your infertility. So now you're left wondering, how can I make sure that I get a good result? So really, preparation is the key. So the most important thing about the semen analysis that you're going to do is to make sure that you have abstained from intercourse from 2 to 5 days before giving the new specimen.
All right, no problem.
Typically the specimen is given at the lab, but sometimes the lab will request that you provide the specimen at home and then bring the specimen in for analysis.
Okay,
if that's the case,
that.
you want to make sure that you make the specimen only about an hour before you bring it in.
Whoa,
it should also
right.
be kept close to your body to keep it at room temperature. Usually they'll give you a cup like this. You'll make the specimen and then bring it into the lab. As far as abstaining prior to delivering the specimen, you want to make sure it's in the neighborhood of 2 to 5 days. You don't want to have any intercourse and you don't want to have any masturbation. That makes sure that the sperm in the specimen haven't been around too short or too long. When you're creating the specimen, you want to make sure that if you use a lubricant, that it's a water-based lubricant, and that you keep the lubricant out of the specimen.
He's a dentist,
the lubricant can contaminate the specimen, particularly if it's an oil-based lubricant. As well, you want to make sure that you collect the entire specimen in the cup. If half the specimen makes it onto the floor and the other half into the cup, that's not going to give you a good specimen. You want to make sure that you collect everything that you put out. Finally, if your first specimen is abnormal, your doctor should ask you for a second confirmatory specimen. When you do the second specimen, make sure that you follow all of the advice that I've mentioned earlier about
Don't come on the floor
beforehand, avoiding lubricants other than water-based lubricants, and making sure that you get the entire specimen into the cup. Good luck and have fun.
I kind of wish they had a better cup. Can't we get like a wider, bigger cup? How much blast radius do you need, Jeb? I don't know. Maybe about the size of my head? You have a huge head. I know. But it's easy to make a mess. Ugh. Did you ever have to give specimens, Daddy? I didn't have to. Some things are a privilege, son. Okay, well, you know, we kept it low-key today. Boots and cat... Balaclava! Batman! Bicycle! Bicycle thief! Bicycle thief, the Italian film! It's not really sounding like beatboxing. I don't think you want to say full words, Jeb. Now, that's like a hi-hat. Seaman! There we go! I'm a jazz scat man, Daddy. Yep, really good stuff, son. Thanks, Daddy. Oh, God, I'm in wood. Yep, you sure are. It's okay, though. We're just having fun and we're learning. And it was great to learn something with all of you. Oh, hello from YouTube to Brunna. Okay, well, stay safe out there. Always stay curious because remember, you're never too old. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Yeah. Let's see if the DNC is live. It's always good to do a little live DNC check-in. Mm-hmm.
Ceasefire in the Middle East.
What? That's day 3. Is it a DNC day 4 now? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it looks like there's nothing exciting happening yet, with no promise that anything exciting will happen in the future. Although fortunately, I did send Jeff back down there. I did force Jeff back to the DNC. I guess we can check in with him really quick. Jeff, how are you doing down there, buddy? A little annoying that I had to come all the way back down here. It's still basically the same thing. You know, people giving speeches. There were speeches last night. That's all you got for us, is there were speeches last night? What more do you want from me? There were speeches. And they're like, we're gonna do stuff. It'll be... Trump sucks or whatever. Jeff, come on. There must have been something else going on. Some of the aides are having a party afterwards. Having an AIDS party. That can't be what they call it. Why? Well, look, I understand, but they're White House aides and they're having a party. So they do call it, they're aware that it sounds like a bad thing, and I think that's why they call it that. So yes, it is an intentional joke. Why are you getting so upset? Because I'm not invited. I want to go to the AIDS party. You're not a White House aide. Also, there's protests outside, but no one in here is thinking about that at all, in case you're wondering. It's good to know. Anyway, I've got to go to the bathroom, so... Good thing you sent me down here again, Case, for all this coverage. Well, you could have gotten into stories or something, Jeff. He already went to the bathroom. Oh, shit. I got on stage again. Apologies, everybody. This is about the 5th time this has happened today. And it did happen every other day I was here. But I'm not an official speaker. I am looking for the bathroom. And it's just really weird to me that they did put it kind of in this spot, but that I have to cross through the stage to get it. But, God bless America, so... Really, you guys are just on a hair trigger every fucking time. Pelosi, it's gonna be okay, I swear. Thank you all, but... I do it... The podium is a urinal? The podium's a urinal, I'm being told. You can all stop applauding. Can you please stop applauding? Guys, they just won't sit down. Shoot, I don't know why, but they won't sit down for some reason. Please, can you all sit down? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. I did start peeing. I started peeing just in case anybody is wondering. Well, are you proud of me? I tried to play it off, but I immediately just mentioned that I am peeing, which really wasn't. I don't think that's worthy of your applause. And God damn it, they just won't frickin' settle down. Okay. Look, I'm gonna go. I did pee on the ground. I missed the urinal because I panicked. There is a urinal under here, but I did miss it. So whatever the guest speaker is, it's not me, but you might want to clean up. I peed on the ground. So. Is there no security here? I'm just sort of curious if security's going to show up. No? All right, well, thanks everybody. That's... Wow, I got the Beyonce music. Does everybody get the Beyonce music? I don't feel like I earned it, but fine. Okay, all right, that's all the time I have. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh. Sorry, I did not mean to cut back to me. I was about to leave. Case, stop cutting back to me. Case, please. Sorry, I did not mean to cut back to Jeff. Okay, well, that's all of our DNC coverage, probably. Let's see what else is going on in the world. There's got to be more news than that, and then we'll kick it to the movies. It's time for just a little more news.
Rocket, Peter! I don't think it's the chorus. No! I'm disliked by all?
Yeah, that's what the lyrics say.
Well, I'm safe in my wall, and that's all I care about. You want to know why? Why? Because I'm a rocket, Peter!
I thought you were going to sing. No, Peter. It's supposed to be Sammy. I've had this Sammy theme try to goal up for like 5 days. Why did you get 2 themes? Because I lost one accidentally. Doesn't really need to, but I guess he's gonna get to. While I'm here, fine. So no need to be hostile. Well, it's just that you're not scheduled, Peter. You're not supposed to be here. But if I am here, fine. What do you want to talk about? Did you hear about the principal that was being bad? That could be a number of stories, Peter. And no, not really. I didn't particularly pay attention to the principal news. Well, there's always some principal news. That could kind of be my beat. Keeping an eye on high schools. You know? No, Peter. That cannot be your beat. I could be our high school correspondent. You can do this one high school story. All right. High school principal placed on leave after dancing with Mascot. One father says it was weird. See, it's not about bad stuff, Case. It's about weird stuff. It sounds like it might have been bad. Brenna Colley High School principal Robert Nunes has been put on leave for dancing with the school mascot. Ryan Atterbury reported his son's video on of the incident on Facebook, so you know that it's real when it's coming from Facebook. Atterbury exclusively tells people that it was all weird. This is exactly this is what Facebook is for now. Yeah, it's kind of become a place for parents to just catalog the various tiny catastrophes of Middle America. Yeah, it's a vital service. Let's see if we can find the video, because I suspect this is one of those stories where it's just talking about a video. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this loaded up. All right, here we go.
What happens if you back stays if you back?
I don't think he understood. I don't think he understood that the genesis of that phrase is actually trying to keep something secret and not doing it in front of your entire school. This is an elaborate to catch a predator sting. That's one of the easiest stings of all time. Just put him in front of the school and say, go off. Wow.
Yeah, that's cheese.
There's going to be some element of people, and thank you for the cheese for Pepito Giggle Trash. 200 sweet cheese points for Pepito. Yes. There's going to be some people that are going to be like, you can't even do jokes anymore. But I do think you really have to give him the benefit of the doubt to not be weirded out by that. Well, maybe he's really good friends with. Can't you be friends with you're friends with these kids? They're your best friends. They're your students. I don't think that's the right way to think of your students. Well, and this is why you can't be the high school correspondent, Peter. The video appears to show Nunes dancing suggestively. Oh, there's a hype train. Want me to do a little dance for you, Kate? You know? Like this guy? Is this appropriate for the workplace if I do a little dance for you? Like this? A little something like this? Rub my body on you, Case? Yeah, I really grind my ass into you? This is fun. This is a joke. I'm grinding my ass into you, Case. For fun. For fun. That was fun. That was a joke. My ass barely touched him. It touched me. But barely. I was playing it up. My ass barely ground into you. It was like this. Look, I didn't do it any more intensely than this. Oh, I'm grinding my ass into Case. Yeah, we're hyped up. Oh, God, yeah, fill my ass, Case, with your crotch. Whoops. Whoops. We have fun here. We have fun. Hi, Panther. Hello. What happens at bin stays at bin. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that. Let me try again. Yeah, I'm grinding my ass into Case. What happens at bin stays in bin. I really feel my whole taint with your ass, Case. Yeah. God, we have fun here. I'll give you this. It's true. His ass is not quite touching my crotch, but it is insanely close, Peter. It's a skill. They've requested therapy, so you get to enjoy that too. And we also get to have a little bit of harmless fun. Peter's trying to display that he can grind his ass into me without his ass really touching me. It's touched me a few times, Peter. Yeah, but I'm saying there's ways to do it where it's all fun and games, which is what I'm pulling off right now. Do you need another example? No, Peter, I don't need another example. Like here, check this out. Check this out. I can go under the desk. I can go down here. And I can say, oh, wow, I'm going to town on Case under this desk. And then I go down, wow. Wow, this is crazy what we're doing down. I'm going nuts on Case under this desk. Oh, wow. But you know, really, I didn't do anything. Peter, stop. But I didn't do anything. Yeah, but it's fucking gross, man. It's just fucking gross. What's gross about it? It's just two pals having fun. Are you on the principal's side here? I would just like to point out, none of that was actually, all of it was playful sexuality, which is always harmless and fun. So you are on the side of the principal. Maybe but you're an adult. That's what I'm saying. We're adults, so we can do this. That was my point. Is we're two consenting. I never said to do that, Peter. But we're such pals. Now kiss? No, I refuse to. Well, see, but the thing is, I could make it look like we do. But we wouldn't really. No, we don't need to do that, Peter. You sure? That was an air kiss. We didn't actually kiss. Peter's running the hype train today. I'm going to just send it. I'm going to send it to the hype train, Peter. Okay, well, just like to point out we had a great time. That's how you do it appropriately. You have to be an adult. You have to be best pals. And when you just have that kind of kismic understanding, you can pull off jokes like that. Please go back to the wall. You didn't have to ask me. I was going to go back to the wall, so don't worry. I'll be back in the wall. And for now, I guess Case will check in with the hype train. Now that he's had a lot of fun. I'll see you in your dreams. I'm Peter Given. I really need to seal the wall. It would be wise of me to permanently seal the wall. Hype train, though, we've got a lot of subs coming in, surprisingly. Now that my ass has been nearly touched by Peter, but you fortunately died. So, just so you know, the hype train is, in fact, fully, it came pre-dead this time, conveniently. Conveniently for me.
Oh, man.
Peter was the conductor of the hype train today. But thank you so much to... Who we got? A Giggle Trash for the 200 bits. Uncle Phil for the 100 bits. Apple Dapple for the 100 bits. Dilemma for the hot 100. Skymer for the 100. And Uncle Phil 2K also coming through with the hot 100. Dead hype train on arrival. The train died before it even left the station. It was in the station. I just kept it parked in the station today. Okay, let's send it over to Trent, and then we'll do a little therapy. You know, maybe actually, I was told by Jeff, there we go, that Dr. Chath might also be at the DNC, so maybe he can do therapy for the entire DNC crowd. That might be a thing that he can do on our behalf. Not that I couldn't use a little therapy, but maybe we'll have him do that kind of therapy today. For now, let's do the therapy of trailers. Here's Trent at the movies. Dude, I could not find my fucking hat. I took that shit off to do my annual hair, like, tidying up. And I lost my fucking hat, dude. I hate it when that shit happens. You know, but you should really probably clean your hair more than that. I clean it. It's just every once in a while, every year I check in with my hair without the hat just to make sure that it's like still looks cool under here. You shower in your hat? Yeah, I mean, I want to clean the beanie too. You could wash it, young bud. Why? That's what I'm doing. I do that when I take a shower. I don't understand what you're not getting here. Look, we haven't checked out trailers in like a week, so there should be some good ones. Let's see if there was a specific request. Therapy. Everybody needed therapy. Yeah, that's true. Nope, no specific requests. Sabrici, if you had a particular trailer you wanted watched today, just let me know. In the meantime, we'll kind of watch whatever. For instance, apparently the DNC is happening, which I think is like sponsored by George Clooney or something. Well, George Clooney is kind of a high-profile Democrat, but I don't think he's like directly tied to the event outside of being probably like a large contributor to the Democratic Party. Okay, whatever. He's in a thing called Wolf. So I was just trying to tie the two together. Well, don't get so upset, young blood. I was trying to help you. Well, I am upset, and that's not going to change. So let's see what's going on.
How did you get this number?
I was told that if I ever needed help, to call you. You're a man who can fix things. I didn't know people like you really existed.
They don't.
Oh, we'll watch Metropolis after this. Oh, it's Ocean's 2.
Who are you?
I'm here to take care of your problem. Who called you?
We clearly have a situation here. The only course of action is for you to work together to clean up this mess.
No. It's not how I work. This is not how I work. Oh. It's a different thing now. It's gonna be a long night.
Oh, they're dealing the snow that's
I know what
outside.
you're talking about. Where did you get the drugs? Talk. There's an art to this you may not realize. But the art is saying the same thing over and over. Let's see your technique. I showed you my luggage card trick.
Man, their voices are so raspy.
Look at fight is very cool.
Work to get them through!
How long have you been partners? You got like the same clothes, kind of talk the same.
So,
like basically the same guy. We're not partners.
For what is a man? What has he got?
There are people out there who, if they suspected I knew what he knew and I knew what he knew, they would have us all killed immediately.
What?
I faced it all. And I stood tall.
Stop him!
Yeah, this is just the two oceans. This is the Pacific and Atlantic, and they got rid of the other 5 to 100. That kid's athletic. That's a natural athlete right there.
Secret partners.
That was actually a
We're
live
not
clip from that
secret
I Show
partners.
speed stream. They just used it in this movie. Well, shit. Okay, whatever. Big celebrities. You know, I appreciate with Apple, you can always count on them to take like really big mainstream A-list celebrities and make them feel completely generic in a way where you don't care if you ever see what that is. You like that. Yeah, man, I kind of like it when like I just feel zero pressure to watch a thing because it looks like anything else. It's sort of like, oh, we smoothed off the edges so much that there's almost nothing left. It's just movie in big letters. Could be any movie. Well, I mean, it looks a little. There's they're doing a crime, and one of them's a gangster, but the other one's also a gangster, or he's an annoyed husband, or look at George Clooney and his Brad Pitt. Yeah, movie too. The movie. I love that. I love them in movie, and I'm a big fan of all the movies on Apple Plus that are called movie. Well, you know, I actually watched Silo on Apple Plus, which also from the trailer kind of fell into the category of looking like incredibly generic sci-fi. And I thought Silo was actually pretty good. So I think Apple Plus might just do a really bad job of making their properties seem, you know, remotely unique. It's actually an Ascended Nespresso ad. Oh, sick. I love Nespresso. Well, then I'm happy that I at least supported Nespresso by watching the trailer movie. Yeah. Silo is in J-Lo's Atlas. Wait, really? I've watched Atlas. How did I miss all the... Oh, actually, I watched J-Lo's Atlas, and then I watched Silo, so I missed out. Well, look, I'm just saying, even though it is a bit of a generic seeming streaming service, it also has, you know, the one where they're split up. The split up people. Oh, yeah, my favorite Apple Plus show, Split Up People. Yeah, I like the one where the guy from Stuff is split up. Yeah, dude, Split Up was a good show. I gotta give it to you. Yeah, exactly, Bonsai Bullfrog. Split Up. Everybody's agreeing with me that that's what it's called. Slow Horses is all right. I haven't seen that. I do actually have Apple Plus, so I should honestly go through and just watch some of it. Someone was saying there was some other show on there that's good. And also, there's like they let Michael Douglas be a president or something. Oh yeah, they do also just kind of sort of like make a wish for aging celebrities. They just kind of let him do a movie. So that's nice. They let Michael Douglas be like a founding father or something. And you love to see that. You do love to see that. All right, but you know what we love to see even more? This Megalopolis trailer that I've not been watching for too long. Yeah. Adam Severance from the movie Split Up. Well, it was a series, and they are right that it's called Severance, and that it's Adam Scott. Yeah, Adam Severance from the movie Split Up. We agree. We like Apple Plus for that. All right, this is trailer 2, which is only from a day ago. So I don't know if there's an even hotter trailer to watch, but let's watch this hottest, latest Megalopolis trailer. From the movie that's so good, they're like real apprehensive about promoting it, or the release seems to always be getting fucked up. Let's check it out.
Don't let the now destroy the forever.
People are expecting a movie, and he's being very upfront that it's a fable. No, but a fable can be a movie. I guess it can be a video game, so maybe it can also be a movie. Interesting. He's really breaking new ground. Yeah, that was a glowing T-square, Wintry Midnight. That... You know what really threw me off? Parts of it just looked like any other like streaming movie. It kind of has that oversaturated clarity thing going on in some of the non-effects driven looking moments. And then the effects driven looking moments kind of look cheap. Well, as they were pointing out in chat, I think Lavin said he had to sell his winery to pay for the movie, so I have no idea if this had a huge budget or a small budget or what. I'm gonna say based on what I've heard, you just need to, if you really care about whether it's good or bad, you have to watch it and find out. I think the general consensus is that it is kind of unwatchable. Yeah. But that does make me curious. Because, people said Borderlands was terrible, and I watched it and I was like, yeah, that actually is, in my opinion, a more fair reaction to Borderlands. I mean, it's not good, but it's very like, it's like, it's kind of what I expected. Megalopus shit. Megapile of shit. No, Megalopus shit is better. It actually uses the structure of the word. No, Megapile of shit. Cloud Atlas look more coherent? I mean, I haven't seen it, so... Well, actually, I saw the trailer, so... in a sense, I've seen it. Well, no, I mean, you were right the first time. You have not seen it. That was the trailer. But I guess I kind of feel like I've seen it, so... I kind of enjoyed the trailer. I'm going to say people are being too harsh on it. Off the trailer. I've had so many mean quotes. But to me, it looked like a trailer, so... I just don't really get what people are so upset about. Let's do another one. The Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim. Oh, is this a movie? Wait, what? A groundbreaking journey back to Middle-earth. I'm now curious. What is this? It's an anime IMAX movie. So far, it just looks like the trilogy. Oh, and okay, now it has become anime.
All Middle-earth knows the tale of the War of the Ring. But 200 years before that...
Riders of the Mark! Brothers of Rohan!
Yo, Rohan, what up?
Tale.
Arise!
We come with an offer to strengthen Rohan.
Hera, daughter of Helm, I, Wolf, seek your hand in marriage.
Our fathers speak as if I were not even in the room.
I do not want to marry you.
You do not seek an alliance. You seek a throne.
He's beating the shit out of that old guy.
This, old man.
Oh shit, now he's beating the shit out of that slightly younger guy.
He's dead? You will pay for this with your life.
He punched him to death?
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
Fire!
There's so many of them. I pledged to fight for my king.
You know nothing of war.
I'm the fastest rider you have.
Dude, this is real hard on stuff, for sure.
People need hope, Hera. Something to
they're at the
believe
wall.
in.
It's also Game of Thrones.
My pride. My joy. You could rule the world.
You think I am afraid of you?
You should be.
Alright, sick.
What does Mordor want with rings?
Huh? Who's that guy? Not a huge fan of the anime style in general. I wish that wouldn't become the go-to style for adult animation. Is that the go-to style? What is the go-to style for like anime adult animation? I don't know if there's like a consensus around that one, but I kind of get what you mean. There's like a lot of shows that kind of have that look. I don't know. The redhead's kind of a baddie. Whoever they got to play her is fucking hot. It's a cartoon, Youngblood. Yeah, but like whoever they got to play her is hot. Yeah, but you could say the voice is sexy, but it's a cartoon. We're saying the same thing. Anyway, that was pretty sick. Like, you know, if you like dragons or birds or both combined. Oh, like Castlevania. It did look like Castlevania. Yeah, it's like the frame rate's kind of low, and also everybody sort of looks the same. Everybody's kind of like a sexy water nymph. So I don't really know what people are complaining about. That sounds kind of positive to me. You just like sexy water nymphs. Yeah. The Blackwell Ghost 8? All right. In honor of Case Blackwell, we'll click on the thing that has his last name in it. This is probably not going to be very super hot quality. Well, we don't know. It's got the Blackwell seal of approval, so let's see what this is. Already on Amazon.
That I am alive. I treasure the air that I breathe. What would happen if I told someone that today would be their last?
It's not my favorite
I would be the one taking their breath away.
Oh shit. In a world where killer.
A reminder of how precious the great gift is that we were given. The gift of life.
Swamp Tour Stories. From the visionary director, one guy. One guy with 3 cameras. Dude, Case is into some fucked up stuff. Like, why he would put so much energy into having that made, I don't even honestly know. And, you know, it's just got his last name in it. To be clear, that's not odd to him. How many Blackwells could there be? He's probably related to at least one of the Blackwell ghosts. There's 8. Not the most compelling trailer, but you can watch it on Amazon. So if you got the Prime, support Case's 8 ghost siblings with Blackwell Ghost 8. Well, maybe only 3 of them are related, Doofus. Good point. Drone shot of car and trailer, a red letter hallmark of this kind of movie. They sprung for the drone, dude. You gotta rent that shit for like a whole day? That don't come cheap. I've tried to rent drones to spy on my principal. You know, like to do some classic Bart Simpson shenanigans. I don't need to know about this, young blood. I am still your parole officer. This was before that? And I was already in trouble for it. So double principal. I can't be double principal. Eat my ghost shorts. Well, there's 8 Blackwell ghosts floating around the bayous of Florida and or Louisiana or something. I don't know, whatever. That's another movie. We could have ended on the anime, but you just had to click on something else. Don't come for me. I gave us a bonus. I only usually watch 3 trailers, so I don't pollute my mind with too much entertainment. Adding it to the Case lore page, that's fair. Pump that page up. All right, well, that's all the time we do have for now. We saw many trailers today, but now at this time we must be returning you to therapy because you do, in fact, know what it is. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, do one more? Oh. Sorry, I really tussle up my hair between all of these segments. If there's a particular trailer you want to watch, we can just watch a trailer too. If there's something you want to see. Great. What else did I say to talk about? Oh, UFOs. Maybe we end on therapy. We end on speech therapy, aka Dr. Chath giving a speech. And before that, we do a little UFO times. Oh yeah, that does count as a conspiracy thing. Well, hey, we almost never use our conspiracy expert here. Everyone's favorite conspiracy expert, Guy Redacted. So let's give him a shot. Been too long. It's time to seize a little bit of truth.
Good evening, warriors of truth. It's been too long. Even my own employers try to silence me from informing you of the relevant facts of the day, of which I happen to be an expert in all of them. We did borrow the... Sorry, my hair is just being crazy today. Yeah, we did borrow the elevator from Rennerton. We had them just to ship it over. It was just cheaper. You got a wholesale. Shipping a whole elevator. Turns out you can just do that. Is Cass doing aliens too? Well, look, we need to spread the truth as much as we can. There's very few people willing to talk about this today, even though this is coming from official government sources. So you know for a fact that they're trying to hide these facts from you. That, oh, we're so busy listening to Obama talk about crowd dicks or whatever. The school principal guy, the substitute teacher, Tim Watson or whatever. Oh, we all like him because he's my daddy or something. What about the aliens? Maybe they're our daddies. You ever think of that? Well, I have, and I'm ready to talk about it. And nobody else is. No one else is ever talking about this stuff. It pisses me off sometimes. I'm tired to get fired up. Well, look at this. There's literally a picture here of a UFO going into the ocean. And we're supposed to act like it's not happening? No thanks. I'm going to actually do something about it. I'm going to read it. Well, most people don't have the guts to do that. A UFO whistleblower, an ex-Pentagon official who claims that the government is hiding its knowledge of extraterrestrials, is doubling down on its claims in a new memoir. At the Daily Beast and other outlets report, whistleblower Luis Elizondo's new book, Imminent, Inside the Pentagon's Hunt for UFOs, contains in more detail the same kinds of contentions he has long put forth with the help of the New York Times and Blink-182's Tom DeLonge. And look, people like to act like that silly Tom DeLonge, but sometimes your passions don't choose you. You can be an incredible drummer and also one of the foremost experts in ufotology. That's just the way it is, man. Yeah, Blink-182 and New York Times collab. Those are the kind of outside-the-box collaborations we need if we want to wake up. In an interview with the Daily Mail, Elizondo said he's finally been cleared by the Pentagon to tell the full truth. They're giving him permission at this point. That's how asleep they know we all are. They're saying, yeah, go tell everybody. So shout it from the mountaintops. Nobody will even care. Well, I care. As he said in his interview with the British tabloid, the ex-official, who is also privy to knowledge of traps the government set up to catch and capture UAPs. We had a plan to set up a real big nuclear footprint, Elizondo said. I should turn this music down. It's a little loud. I'm noticing that my music is just like a little loud. Anybody's noticing that my music is a little loud? There we go, that's a little better. Okay. We had plans to set up a real big nuclear footprint. Give me more music. There we go. We had plans to set up a big nuclear footprint, Elizondo said. Something we knew would be irresistible for these UAPs. Once these unwitting ETs fell for the ruse, the trap would be sprung. That's the level that we have to go to. You ever seen the season of Game of Thrones where the White Walkers, they're running amok. They're going hog crazy all over the north, but nobody believes them, so they have to literally drag one of them guys all the way to the Queen and be like, stop fucking your brother for 2 minutes and notice that they're zombies. That's the situation we're in. It's like we gotta rub the aliens in your face before you even notice them. As with claims made by other government whistleblowers and true believers, Elizondo's insistence on a widespread U.S. government conspiracy to hide the truth about aliens from American people seems to fall apart under scrutiny. Oh, says who? Says a different article from the same site. In a thread on our UFOs, where a Daily Mail interview was posted, for instance, an incredulous Redditor pointed out just how ridiculous the crux of that claim really is. Well, you sound ridiculous, maybe, Redditor. You ever thought about how you thought maybe you're crazy? Setting up honeypots for UFOs sounds like a terrible idea, the user commented. Who knows what type of thing you could end up attracting? Indeed, if any member of an extraterrestrial race were sophisticated enough not only to travel untold light years to Earth, but also hide themselves from us, it seems almost humorous that our human attempt at deception would work. As ever, we very much do want to believe, but in the case of Elizondo's new book, the only thing that seems provable is that he's on a book tour. Well, why are they even? It feels like they're trying to disprove that too, with all the pressure to drive sales that process typically entails. Oh well, when they're trying to sell us GMOs in our baby food, we're just supposed to take that hook, line, and sinker. But if a hard-working UFOtologist engages in the great capitalism of our nation, suddenly that's not allowed. Suddenly he is to be questioned. I'm sick of this, man. What's it gonna take for these people? What if I told you that he's not the only one setting up honeypots? That in my very dark basement, I've literally set up a honeypot to capture unidentified anything. And that I actually succeeded in doing exactly that. And that I do happen to have one live and in the studio and ready to reveal. I'm pretty sure I caught a dang alien in my basement is what I'm trying to say. I spread honey all over my basement, and I'm pretty sure that there's a dang alien in there. So good luck disproving the bite, because I had a little fishy bite on talking to me. And I go to that interview now.
Hello. I'm trapped in this basement.
Yes. And where do you come from?
About 100 acres away. I traveled about 100 acres because I smelled honey. And you did get me.
They're saying I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it too.
I wish I knew it, man. Like, could you let me out of here? Everything's locked. I'm all honeyed up. I keep licking all the honey off myself.
There's no telling. I'm not going to reveal I protect people's anonymity around here, even aliens. So there's no way to tell who that is. I've blurred you out, sir, and I have lowered your voice.
Thank you. That's kind of you. Conspiracy theorists are friends.
What? A weird way to talk. Is he a FaceTime from an Atari 2600? I do have about a 1 frame rate camera down there to capture the alien. It takes about a frame every 2 minutes of footage, but it's extremely high def. There's trade-offs with any kind of camera that you get. So this webcam is on literally constantly. It'll never run out of batteries, but it does only take about 1 frame per 1 to 2 days. It's obviously poo, and that's how low of an opinion American people have of aliens nowadays. They're just calling them shit. Whoa, did he get a mouth suddenly? Oh shoot, my camera's frame rate's improved immensely.
What do you mean?
You just look a little different suddenly.
I thought I was blurred out.
No, you are. Your anonymity is being protected.
Good, because I'm not wearing pants. And I'm just going crazy on this honey. You covered this place, man. Just thick ropes of honey, dude. I've rubbed it myself on all of it. I've been licking it. I'm not really mad. I just like, can you open the door? Give me some more. Whinny. I'm whinnying for some more.
Dude, like a little horse. You are clearly not human. So I'm just saying, can you confirm that you're an alien?
I can confirm that I want a friend. I used to have a guy like you that come by and visit me, rub me in honey.
What?
And it was chill.
Shit, I might have just caught a pervert.
What do you mean?
I thought I caught it. Are you just a pervert?
I mean, I don't call myself that.
Shit. Are you from outer space at least?
I mean, I'm from outside of the city.
Fuck. Oh, are you a bear?
I'm not comfortable revealing that.
Well, I'd say I'm 50% of the way there. The point is, the principle of a honey trap is solid. You cover your basement in honey, and if you do that enough times, an alien will eventually show up. President of China.
I mean, I think China is unfairly maligned in the media a lot.
Shit, I don't know ideologically where I stand on that, actually. Am I on the government side, or do I have a more I'm just not going to get into it.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit. All right, I'll come let you out if you're not an alien.
I mean, alien might not be quite it.
Shit. I got close. I just would like to point out that I did get close. I got like real freaking close, and I'd say that's pretty good. So don't let this color your judgments of me. I know Case doesn't use me that often, but it's not because I'm incompetent and sort of a lesser version of his previous conspiracy guy. I'm just as good. I don't care if he talked to a real Dobby or whatever. I'll do it eventually. It's just hard out here, man. It's freaking hard to like patch aliens. They want you to get it first try or they call you crazy. I caught a talking bear, and I understand that's not as impressive on this channel, but I'd say that's pretty good. You know?
Dude, you said you wouldn't blow me up like that. You're just revealing that I'm a bear?
Well, fuck. Okay. A talking pervert. Whatever. My point is, don't knock it till you've tried it. We tried it, and it 50% worked, and halfway there means you're more of the way there than the fucking haters that said you couldn't get there at all. So let's send it back to Case now, because everybody's so good at casting aspersions. And until then, don't worry. The truth is out there. We happen to be seizing it here. Semper Truth. Gee, freaking killing me. There we go. You miss Clem. Clem! Sometimes late at night, I miss Clem. And then I remember who he looks like and I miss him less. Okay. Yeah, I actually covered all 3 of the stories I said I would in the title. Chick-fil-A hatches plans for a streaming service. Wait, I missed this one. No, let's do one more quick news. Because what does that even mean? And then we'll send it down to the convention room floor to finish this off for the day. Here's one more little piece of news. We're not doing my freaking song? Well, I said I'd make you another song, so we also have to do that. I just remembered I have to do that. I get 2 songs? You do. You can sort of dealer's choice it. Then I have to make a new sub goal. Alright, well, I'll do a little bit of nose, and then I'll bust out the classic, I'll bust out the classic singing voice. Sammy, 2 songs! Yeah, 7 elbows, 2 songs. Who knows how many of these things I can get eventually. Sky's the limit. Just fucking elbows to singing it. Elbows to sing it. Huh? What? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Just, what are we talking about? What's the fucking action today? No, not the poll. Not the frickin' poll. Chick-fil-A hatches plans for streaming service as reality TV comes home to roost. They not just making sandwiches anymore? I thought they were like, they hate a certain type of guy, but they make a mean chicken sandwich. Something, I can relate to. What do you mean by that, Sammy? Just, everybody hates somebody and we all like food. Yeah, they are notoriously kind of have somewhat homophobic ownership. Although I haven't kept up with that since it was a thing in like the mid-2010s, but it's probably still a thing. But now they're doing streaming too. Oh, so now they'll clear their name by making the least controversial type of TV, reality TV. Chick-fil-A is moving aggressively into the entertainment space with plans to launch a slate of original
of originals for its own streaming platform. Deadline understands that the fast food firm has been working with a number of major production companies, including some of the studios, to create family-friendly, what a surprise, shows, particularly in the unscripted space. It is also in talks to license and acquire content. We hear that this includes a family-friendly game show from Glassman Media. In the even better than a straw man, the company behind NBC's The Wall. It's one of my favorite shows. What is it? It's just a fucking wall. 24 hours a day, there's a camera on it, and people run into it full fucking force. Boom, they slam into it. Some of them fucking die, but the first person through wins a Tesla. Sammy, I think you might just be watching some weird stream somewhere. You had a dream. G4's Chris Hardwick is involved. I don't know if that's true. Oh, is he on The Wall? What the hell is The Wall? NBC's The Wall. He's the host of The Wall. Of course. Let's watch a clip from The Wall.
Questions. Let's see our first set of answers.
This isn't The Wall, I know. I like the one where they run into it as hard as they can head first. And if you break it, you win a Tesla. It's a brick wall.
Batting average, hits, home runs, runs batted in.
Ruben really likes baseball, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm gonna go with 6.
6, all right.
What the fuck?
In Major League Baseball, the Triple Crown is achieved by a player who leads their league in 3 specific statistics.
We can't watch any more than that, or I'll probably get this whole stream taken down. Yeah, singled out Chris Hardwick. And G4's, and technically G4's, the Nerdist Chris Hardwick. The unkillable Chris Hardwick. Why you gotta say unkillable? No reason. Okay. Budgets on the unscripted side, I believe that's The Wall, by the way, but it's not the good one. You should check out my version of The Wall. It's way fucking funny. People just fucking smash their head into that wall. Budgets on the unscripted side are leading in the range of $400,000 per half-hour show. Sources told us the idea is to launch later this year, and there's also talks of scripted projects in animation. Brian Gibson, who has worked on series including history's Top Gear remake and Fox's adaptation of The X Factor, is leading the programming charge and has been in talks with various producers. Bonsai Bullfrog says, The Wall is Plinko from The Price is Right with questions. Why can't they just run into the fucking thing? Because that's dangerous. Yeah. Well, do we really need another family-friendly streaming service? It seems like you could just sign into Peacock and watch endless, mind-numbing, completely innocuous game shows like The Wall. Yeah, but they're not really that family-friendly. Like, you see, they're putting that huge ball in that tube. Fucking kind of got me going. How is that sexual? I don't know, man. It's just stuff going into stuff. And we can't really have that with family. For kids are watching this stuff. You want to watch some guy, gal, put a huge ball in a fucking shoot, and everybody's fucking, and then there's baseball, and it's just so horny. I think it's only horny for you, Sammy. All right, I mean, you won't last 5 minutes watching this game show is where I'm coming from, and I want something to not turn me on for once. Chick-fil-A, known for its fried chicken sandwiches, is the latest company outside of the entertainment industry to move into making its own originals. It joins the likes of Lyft, which produced shows such as Lucky Lyft, which is not the taxi thing with the game show. The taxi thing with the game show? It's not game show taxi thing. I think it's exactly that. They're just ripping off a very popular, well, I don't know how popular it is anymore, but Cash Cab was, I'm guessing it's just Cash Cab. You don't know that. It's a game show hosted by Bob the Drag Queen and Airbnb, which previously produced the documentary Gay Chorus Deep South that aired on MTV. From Gay Chorus Deep South to not Cash Cab. What can't Lyft and Airbnb do? Chick-fil-A, which operates over 3,000 restaurants in the U.S., has previously produced content for its own site, including Stories of Evergreen Hills. Oh my gosh, they're already in the fucking content game and I didn't even know it. Let's see if we can find the clip. I'd love to see some of these stories. Oh, we're in luck. This is
Look
beautiful.
at this one, Sam.
Oh my god.
Is that an egg?
Oh, careful, Cece. That was Nana's.
Whoa, this looks basically like an animation studio that I wrote something for at one point.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Honey, a little help?
Is this just Hallmark
Just leave
for
it
kids?
here, okay? I'll be right back.
I can't. I just don't care. What do you look at this heartwarming child? They're upset. All right, in the interest of not getting a copyright ping, we'll just do a story of pictures here. The little girl gives the mom a present, which makes her go to Chick-fil-A, where they're making cupcakes and mousses. But some kids don't have a good Christmas until they go to the time shop and they time travel all the way forward to Antarctica. And in there, they go into that one Scorsese movie where they're in the train station and it kind of looks like this. And then she gets a little gift. And then they go to Chick-fil-A again. And that's fucking beautiful. Stories of Evergreen Hill is a wild name. Prozac commercial animation. I wonder if... Let me just check one thing. Is that literally the same? Is that literally the same thing I wrote for? Wow, this has 2.5 million views. So, like about a year ago, I mentioned I was writing like a weird YouTube Kids thing that had a bunch of Marvel characters in it. And it actually is different, but... You fucking wrote this? You fucking wrote Baby Time Racer Kids? Yeah, that was you? Yeah, I wrote Baby Time Racer Kids. The Hot Wheels Baby Time Racer Kid universe is actually a Case Blackwell original. Wow. From Case's pen to your screen. Spider-Man doing flip-de-wees. 2.5 million views. So you must have seen a fat check from that. You know, I was actually very fairly compensated for that particular writing job. So 0 complaints from me. It is a little different. I'm going to pretend that the thing I wrote is way higher quality. Are there the normal amount of bin dick jokes in it? No, believe it or not. There were notes on almost every joke I wrote for that, even though they were very family friendly. Well, look, you know, nobody knows comedy better than the brand management team at Marvel, Disney, Universal, and every subsidiary that they own. Yeah, you can make your kids watch it. It exists. I'm very grateful to Mattel for reaching out and working with me. And that's what I'll say about that piece of children's entertainment. It's educational. It is? No, it's about racing cars. But it does feature Spider-Man and also Star Wars in separate videos. All right. Well, if you want more of this style of content, don't rely on Los Angeles perverts like Case to write stuff for your children. Rely on good old, middle America chicken monopoly sandwich people that love Jesus to make you game shows and little animations where kids lose their presents and get them back and go to Chick-fil-A. Classic American stuff. And maybe we can finally make some sense in this country, It's meant to be for kids. America's meant to be for kids. America is meant to be a theme park for children. And we've lost those core values that really made this country great. Oh, you do have to do a song, Sammy. Ah, shit. All right. Exclamation point flash poll. What should Sammy's second song be? Oh shit, I did it wrong. Just know that this poll is what should Sammy's second song be? I accidentally hit enter too soon. Sammy, now it just says what should Sammy? But pick a song name. I mean, obviously we're beholden to whatever you do pick, but exclamation point O is how you fill it out, and I do have to sing whatever you write as a song. You get how it works. I get how it fucking works. Making that style of animation might be the jobs AI is taking. Yes, that very well could be. The jobs that AI is taking. Diamonds in the soles of his elbows. That's fucking beautiful, man. That's poetry. I like the way you kiss me. Who let the dogs out? I could just do who let the dogs out. Bye, 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 and my heart will go on.
I like that several of those are just songs. I can just sing a fucking song for once. I don't have to do all the loop-de-loop. No, we would have to still use our classic method here. And make it about you, Sammy. But using the original song. I can't just sing Who Let the Dogs Out. That's a classic. It's a beautiful song. Or My Heart Will Go On. I love that sentiment. Sometimes I'm like, what if I died? But they put my fucking heart in a jar. And then that shit just kept going forever. And it's like, I can tell my kids, like, my heart will always be with you because it's in their fucking fridge. Diamonds in the soles of his elbows is what actually took it. Is that in reference to a different song? Diamonds in the sole of his elbows. My lack of music literacy. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Okay, the Paul Simon song. How did I not realize that it was called that?
He's a poor boy, empty as a pocket, empty as a pocket.
I do not know this song very well, honestly. You don't know Diamonds on the soles of her shoes? Do I get to do all the African parts too? Because that's been a long time dream of mine. Sammy, I don't appreciate you phrasing it that way, and you can only do the lead vocals. And we might not have the choral backing of this particular, depending on the instrumental we find. This is so low key. I feel like I can kind of just sing whatever over this. Yeah, if Paul Simon can do it, I can fucking do it. I don't know this song at all. I've heard this song, but I barely know this song. Make sure to fully button up your shirt. Oh, you should. Let's go one button up, Sammy, in honor of Paul Simon. I get the sense Sammy's just gonna kind of be singing whatever over this. Yeah, look, we look fucking. We should look this professional all the time. Can we start wearing a fucking tie? It's too much work. Gotta put on a tie all the time. There's no work ethic left in this country. Case doesn't even ever want to put on a tie again. Look at this dancing. This shit rocks. Look at them go. Boom. This is fucking classic ass dancing. I like this video because it sort of feels like they just kind of watered onto a set and we're like, they'll freestyle it. That's the vibe I'm going to bring to this reimagining of this song. It is 5 fucking minutes long. Can I do like a 3-minute version? Yeah, we might not do all 6 minutes of Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes, but with elbows instead. All right. We'll use the old AI Rooney logs and see if it adds any extra flavor to this to make this particular song. Here, Sammy, you can prompt ChatGPT if you want to write these beautiful lyrics for you. All right. Please write a parody of the song Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes by Paul Simon. But it's called Diamonds on the Soles of His Elbows. Make it about a cool guy from fucking New York, and I won't say fucking, but just know it's in there, who gets it, gets a lot of it, and is attractive. And not that old. And his kids like him. Yeah, he's made mistakes. But who hasn't? Get off my fucking back. I won't say fucking because it'll get mad at me. Alright, that should work. That should fucking work. I guess. It's a little angry, but it seems like a pretty mellow song. I'm not fucking angry. It's about how fucking good of a guy I am. I'm fucking chill, man. I'm fucking chill. Okay. This is a nice chill song for you. In that case. All right, looks like we're loaded up with the recording software. The bin studio is ready to go. Whoa. Look, it recorded that. No problem. Check. Is it working? Hello? Please? Work for me. A check. Yeah, it's recording. Okay. Paul Simon had rage in him. I believe it.
The mellowest always do. Okay, diamonds on the soles of her shoe. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Instrumental is all we need. And again, I don't really know how this song goes. I don't think Sammy does either. So he might just be kind of mumbling over this. I'm afraid. But that's not gonna stop us. Sammy, you ready? I was fucking born ready, man. I'm fucking good to go. Swirl up my voice a little bit so we don't have to do it later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's fucking me, Sammy. Diamonds on the soles of the stuff. Diamonds is too much. Too much echo. Diamonds, there we go. Yeah, just fucking get. You know what? Let's do it like this. Diamonds, yeah, there it is. All right, play me this fucking song. Instrumental. Yeah. Oh, it's got the backing. All right, where are these lyrics at? Hey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Diamonds. Diamonds on the soles of his elbows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Diamonds on the soles of his elbows. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Elbows. Elbows, actually. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Elbows, just to correct you again. Elbows. Elbows. Nice, the elbows. Nah, the elbows. Alright. Elbows. That's beautiful. Alright, now it really starts for real, though. Yeah! Woo! He's a cool guy. He walked through the streets of New York with a swagger that he's been around the block. You know what I mean? Maybe he's made a few mistakes, but oh, hasn't in this world for goodness sakes. Yeah, he's not that old, but he's got some charm. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, you know that he's got that charm. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And those diamonds shining bright on the crook of his arm. You might think it's odd, but let me tell you this. I'm telling y'all, he gets it, and he gets it a lot. And that's just bliss. You can say that he's got diamonds on the soles of his elbows, actually. He's got diamonds on the soles of his elbows. And the kids say, Dad, you're cool, so just let it go. Well, we'll see. And maybe he slipped a time or two, but you know what? Who hasn't get off his back? He's got diamonds on the soles of his elbows. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, the kids say, Dad, you're cool, just let it go. Okay. Well, maybe he slipped just a time or two, but haven't we all? And who hasn't get off his back? You know that it's true. He's got diamonds on the soles of his elbows. Yes, I do. From uptown to downtown, he's making the waves. Now looking for trouble, he's riding the craze. Attractive, sure, and you know he still got it. People turn their heads to their man when they whisper, man, he's so lit, you know that he's lit. But you don't judge him in his line to his face, cause he's been places, he's won the race. And he set his own pace, he set his own pace. He got diamonds on the soles of his elbows. Don't I, Case? I guess. I'm rocking fucking diamonds on these elbow soles. Boom, boom, boom. And his kids are pissed at him sometimes, but that's not gonna let, he's not gonna let him get him down, because he's got diamonds on the soles of his fucking elbows. Woo! Do you want to be done? I don't really know where I am in the song. It's like a 12-minute long song. It's 6 minutes, Sammy. I don't fucking know, man. But I'm probably. What do you fucking want from me? I don't know. You can stop. Oh, I'm fucking doing this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, he's not one for apologies, but he sure knows the score. Life's been a dance, but he's still ready for more. The people, they look, they stare, they talk behind his fucking back, but he's walking tall, diamonds gleaming, so cut our boy some slack. Not a saint, but he's got some grace, living his life, keeping his own pace. His kids stand tall, proud as can be, saying, yeah, our dad, take a check out him, you know he's living free. And I say, kids, that's the way that you should respect me. I'm fucking Sammy, and I got diamonds on the soles of my elbows. Yeah, 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 I got diamonds on the soles of my elbows. Yeah, 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 you know I got diamonds on the soles of my elbows. Yeah, 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 I got diamonds on the soles of my elbows. Yeah, 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 I got diamonds on the soles of my elbows.
And that was a classic fade out. I did the fade out for you. No notes, Sammy. That was beautiful. Fucking thank you. That's what I'm saying. Put me in movies. You just sang a song. Yeah, but you know, put me in movies. Voice like that? Put me in fucking movies. I can't get this button. I can't get this fucking button. I also can't get this button. I can't get this fucking button. I'm having trouble with the button too, Sammy. We're both having trouble with the fucking button. We're both having fucking trouble with oh, Case got it. Case fucking got it. Leaving me hanging here? Sorry, I got it a little before you. Triple threat, that's true. Knives, guns, and singing. Sammy helped Case, then Case helped Sammy. I should have helped you first. That's like plane etiquette. You help the children first. I told you fucking call you raising my ass. You little piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you. That's all the time we have for now. It was a beautiful song. We had some fun. We had some laughs. But that's all we have time for right now. You little fucking guys. You crazy fucking guys. I love you guys. Okay, let's send it down to back to the convention floor where Dr. Chath is speaking. Some people argue that Dr. Chath kind of only speak in the language of whatever happens to be in chat. I say that's never been proven. And I think he's a great therapist. One of the best therapists in the world. Let me make sure this is working appropriately. Okay. Jeff, how is it going down there on the convention room floor, by the way? You know, they're still talking. Technically, I think there's supposed to be someone currently talking. Some people are telling me there should be a person currently giving a speech if this was real, but I'm here and I can confirm we're just waiting for Dr. Chath to talk. Interesting. That's the kind of coverage you can only get here. There's piss on the podium. Oh, you pissed on the podium. Well, don't tell Dr. Chath. Maybe he'll smell it, but nobody seemed to care that I straight up unleashed hell on my signal unleash piss, and I did. And they seem to be letting it slide, so lucky me. Ugh, okay. Well, Dr. Chath is supposedly down there and ready to give his speech. Whoa, what the fuck? Wrong button, everybody. We're not actually going to Dr. Chath's office, apologies. We're going to the convention room floor. Too many buttons. There it is. Let's send it down to Dr. Chath, who's one of the big speakers for today. A lesser surprise speaker maybe than the one everybody was counting on, but he is down there. Los Hollywood. Los Hollywood. Los Hollywood. Los Hollywood. Make a September sub goal. Make a September sub goal. I thought the doctor was a registered independent. Crowd sizes, huh? Crowd sizes? Piss.
Somebody say ho hoo. Mr. Mark Hamill. Everybody scream. Someone forgot to flush. Make America golden again. I'm Kamala is truly committed to a two-party solution for the war on Palestine. Shouldn't we stop arming and funding Israel's genocide first? You're all under arrest. Neo Maxi Zoom Dweeby. They're not. Okay. I'm JD Vance, by the way. I'm JD Vance. There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you sick at heart that you can't take part. Peace for everybody. Autobots roll out. Who wants donuts? Why are you like this? You're all terrible. But I love you. Kamala Harris. Tastes so good. Cats ask for it by name. I say peace on all sides of the coin. I love couches. Pronounce his name Eurylochus. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. There are real questions every American wants to know. Breaks Chath. 1,000 people sitting down someplace, not letting anybody by, not letting anything happen, can stop any machine, including this machine, and it will stop. If you don't vote for me, you aren't American. It's an honor to be at the Cuck Olympics. I could slob down on a thick, juicy Portillo's with all the sport peppas. Hassan is getting kicked out of the DNC. How do you feel about that? The people you don't like are loud, like a leaf blower. Sir, I'm going to need you to stop crying. We love Joe, but does Joe love us? Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here, get some this shit. I hate Mondays. Am I right? Hey, would you blow me? How anyone checked in on Joe the plumber lately? Clap if you love cocaine. Everyone join me after this for a thick slab of za from Lou Melnati's. Everyone. I think it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Jet skis should be called motorcycles. Cock. I guess that's the end of his speech. Oh, he said breakthrough. I cut away before he could say breakthrough, but he said breakthrough and he walked off stage. Jeff, how'd that go over in the room? Mixed reactions. Some of it they loved. Some of it they kind of just were looking at each other and on their phones. And at no point did anyone particularly care about anything at all here. They're mostly just here to clap, and they got to do that. And I think that's a huge success. Well, there you have it. They got to clap at the DNC. That's what we love to see here in this country, and that's what they got to do. Excellent work, Dr. Chath. There were a lot of tears. Some people were very upset. But that's just the price of democracy. Is sometimes you're just moved to weeping by the beauty of the art of oration. Isn't that right, Pepito?
Hmm? Chicken cheeseburger. I'm trying to do a speech too. Chicken cheeseburger. Have you ever we can. Can you give me a chicken cheeseburger?
So that's your practicing a speech?
Chicken cheeseburger, please. Can we?
What's a chicken cheeseburger?
Figure out. That's what we're here to figure out. And America can. Give me it.
Well, that's a platform I can actually agree with. That's probably all the time we have for the day. Let's see who's on to raid. We can chicken cheeseburger. We can also raid Psychor, which we will do now. You know, it's him and Obama, the great orators of our time. Sometimes I forget the R, and then who knows who I'm raiding. Psychor's evil cousin. Psychor! Thanks for hanging out. We ended up getting a solid 2.5 in. We did a solid 2.5. Patreon is in 1 hour and 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have a little food and do some work. Did Hassan really get kicked out of the DNC? Looks like he's still there. Is it just done? I think he's just there. But he's still walking around. He's so tall. I get why people like him. He's just so tall.
People like tall people.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
You gotta love a big guy.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, have fun with Psychor. We'll see you in a bit. If you are a Patreon member, me and Cass will be maybe recovering some of this news, but probably some other stuff too. Until then, have a great day. I think I'll be back on tomorrow unless I get swamped again. Exactly, thecream.team or patreon.com/thecream_team for the Patreon. Okay, everybody, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.